Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big-time play there for 50 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass. Back against the grain, all the way across field, and sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Saints have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this 1st half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw. A.T. Perry, 43 yards. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this 1st half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Dancing to his left. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker, and this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down.
Escaping the pressure right.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw it, flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker.
They've got his man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Flush to his right. Oh, he shifts past him. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Now back to throw. This complete to Langford. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's Gibbs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Forced out to his left.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Olave over the middle.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
On play action, they'll throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw here.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. Breaks a tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Saints are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Rolling to his left.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave,
75 yards.
and the Saints stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defense